Here we go. Match number 1 of the Hoodyhooo 2v2s on the European server. As I said, we've got Oski and Toxiic taking on Kash and Ejby. And I'll mention it once more. Kash actually won the last 2v2 tournament that I ran in Europe. He won it with teammate Relating Wave. See if he can maybe have a repeat performance. Toxiic on the back of nice play from Oski. Just outplays a couple. He's there for an easy tap in. There is a bracket, Liquipedia. It should be updated now with times, matches. We've got a Spanish kickoff. This should be an open net. Oski back to Toxiic. Selfless play. They're up 2-0. Kash and Ejby both on 0 here. They're managing well. And now that clear from Ejby should buy them a bit of time to get at least a little boost in the tank. I know Kash has some, and now they're both full. Oski up to the backboard. That's blocked away. Now Kash may have an opportunity. He sends it long. Oski able to avoid being bumped there. Make that save, so scoreline remains 2-0. I'm excited to see Kash and Dominus. Personally, always enjoy some good Dominus gameplay. I don't know about you all. I kind of wish we saw it more. That was an open look. Unfortunately for Kash, he sent it wide. Sure he'd like to have that back. They do retain possession, at least for a moment. Kash looking to go infield. Ejby just playing it safe, making sure that Oski doesn't poke that pass behind him. It's a nice 50 from Kash. Nice play from Ejby. He's secured that corner boost and put Oski Toxiic on the back foot. However, good defensive stand allows him to break out. Oski on 0 boost, just daring the opponents to come challenge, come take the ball away. Ejby and Kash certainly starting to put together some extended stays on offense, but still struggling to break through the blue side's defense. This could be a good setup, but Kash, his touch is a bit wide, so Oski takes over. .90 seconds left. Oski to the backboard, pulls a double commit, but Ejby calmly controls it, so no one hurt. Uh-oh, that's not good. Ejby and Kash not on the same page there in the corner. It's going to provide Oski Toxiic with a 3rd goal. And with 1:12 on the clock, it's going to be tough to mount this comeback. It's a nice pass. 1-2 maybe. Oh, well done. Oh! Oh! There's a couple. Obviously, a 3-0 scoreline is fairly one-sided, and Oski Toxiic was very comfortable on defense, but there were definitely some opportunities throughout this game for Kash and Ejby to score. And we saw the open net. That was it should have been an easy clear on target for Kash. He accidentally sent it wide, and then that, I think, should have been another opportunity for them to score. Oski, he's not going to miss his opportunity. Backboard's open, and he nails the double. Oh my goodness. Pass across. Oski was up last year, and they put in a fifth. 20 seconds left, and that is locked up for Oski and Toxiic. Game 1. Strong start to the series. Shutout in game 1. Oski and Toxiic for this series. Here we go. Game number 2. Kash does hop into the Finnick. Can't lie. As I said, I enjoy the Dom gameplay, so a little sad, but hey. Got to do what you got to do if he feels a little bit more confident in the Finnick. Obviously, that's a great choice to get into what you're feeling confident in. Toxiic to the backboard. Oski had to peel back for the midfield boost. Kash goes high, tries to drop it down into the blue box. He does, but Toxic's there for the collection. Good 50 from Ejby. Allows him to continue to pressure. This could be an opportunity. I think it was. Unfortunately, once again, Ejby sends the shot wide. And accuracy plaguing Kash and Ejby. A better start in game 2, though. They've got some pressure, and they have Oski Toxiic on the back foot. There's another shot, this time a bit high. It's open, and this time Kash will bury it. That was an aggressive dive from Toxiic. Left that backside wide open, and then you saw Ejby, the self-sacrifice, just to make sure Oski couldn't get back in time. So 1-0 this time for Kash. Ejby, as I said, a much better start. We'll see how Oski Toxiic respond. Already to work. Toxiic with a nice pass across. And Oski just lays this to the left side of the net. Well done. Quickly, they equalize. Ejby off the wall, has the reset, looks for the ground pinch. That's a great extra touch from Kash to slow down the press. Reset. Off the side of the backboard. Sent away now. Transition play the other direction. Easily shut down. So far, especially in the first half of the game, compared to last game, the first half of last game, I think Ejby and Kash have had the majority of possession and pressure, whereas last time it was obviously the inverse with Oski and Toxiic building a pretty good lead. We see a misplay there from Oski, unable to make contact as Ejby air dribbles that up to the backboard. Kash will bury it for a second. Still a lot of time left in game 2. But for now, Kash and Ejby have themselves a lead. Kash looking for the skim clear. Oh my word. Mechanics on display. Toxic's first touch is a reset. He's able to send that towards the target. Kash and Ejby do make the save. So the scoreline stays 1-2. Toxic by himself on defense. What does Ejby have? Looks for the air dribble bump. Can't make contact. Toxic gets the clear, but Kash is the first to it. Now, the other direction. Ejby on an island. Holy moly. Oski, too much power on the flick. Slings it up to the backboard. Hits the crossbar. Toxic looking for a bump. He finds it. But Ejby is there for the cover. Final 60 seconds. Toxic and Oski putting together some threatening chances, but ultimately can't get one across the goal line. Air dribble to the other side for Oski. Kash needs a second touch, and he gets it. What can Oski put together? Air dribble bump. Disrupted by Kash. Uh-oh. Double commit. Final 5 seconds. Can Oski get this on target in time? He sneaks it in the near post. A little bit of panic here as the game is winding down. Ejby and Kash both committing for that ball. And the result is a tie ball game. OT in game 2. Very fine touch from Oski. Swings it to the opposite corner. Nice read by Ejby. Wow, what a difficult play to read by for Oski, I should say. Orange team both pursuing that ball. Just an awkward looking play from the defensive side. Ejby's pass across does find Kash. He sends it towards the net. I was gonna say backboard, but it looked like he maybe was trying for a, just a regular aerial double touch. No backboard bounce. Whoa! Pinch to the backboard. Ejby needs a read. He's low boost, but he makes the play. Oski now, sidewall double, no contact. Toxic. One extra touch. Traffic jam down in the blue corner. Kash and Ejby both low. Toxic scoops the corner. Tries to go across for the pass, but Oski unable to reach it. Kash has his boost stolen, but he does get the clear. Ejby provides some space, and Toxic will certainly take advantage of it. Flick down the field. Oski 1v1. Ejby back on defense. The air dribble bump is good. A perfect setup for Oski. He knew one defender back. If he could knock them out of the way, that would be sufficient. And they steal game 2 in overtime. That has got to be frustrating. Gives them a 2-0 lead in the series. What is Ejby's track record? This last season, he played for Fast Forward, and they were, I think they may have missed one regional, maybe two, but they were regularly placing either 12th to 14th, and then a couple times, I think they placed 9th to 11th. So you're looking at like round 4 or round 5 of Swiss is typically where his team was landing. That's a nice pass from Ejby. Finds Kash, an open net. Similar start to game 2. Oh, double fake kickoff. And Ejby makes contact on the lone defender. Actually, what you had was a fake kickoff from Oski and Toxiic and a Spanish kickoff from Ejby and Kash. So obviously, that's kind of a rock, paper, scissors situation. Kash was left alone at the back. And since neither player touched the ball, obviously Kash can move in for a free shot as his teammate was disrupting and bumping that last guy. It's not going to matter, though. Oski and Toxiic, again, similar to game 2, a quick response. Patience from Kash. That is a great flick, but once again, too much power on it. Oski's got to tone it down a bit. He's putting so much power on these flicks. They're all hitting the crossbar or above. He needs to get it just a smidge lower. Yeah, as someone mentioned there in the chat, we do some 1v1 matches here on the stream and feature some of the players that you'll see in this tournament. Ejby is one of them. And I have a website now that's keeping track of all the matches. If you're interested in something like that, you know, I plan to use that. Maybe in the future I'll run some 1v1 leagues or something. But we've got some current standings based on MMR. Pretty neat. I can check that out. There's a link here in the chat. That's a good recovery from Ejby. If he wasn't able to make a touch, they may have conceded immediately. Although it only is able to delay the inevitable. Toxiic with a nice pass. Pinches that across, and of course Oski's there. The punch at home. The net is open. We're almost right at the exact halfway point. It's all tied up 2-2. Oski, nice ball control. Puts a decent shot on target, but Ejby and Kash have it covered. Now a 2v1 situation the other way. Oski stands tall on the goal line. He's able to make a big save. Comes up with another big save as well. In fact, he's able to clear it out to the midfield. Kash, one extra touch, but Toxiic will be the first to. It looks to air dribble this around that final defender. Ejby good for it, though. Back and forth. Ejby a nice pass across. Again, Kash delays things, lets it slide across to the sidewall. Toxiic has it read. It's a good recovery from Ejby. Able to push this down into the blue side. Oski, full tank of boost. Now it's Toxic's turn. He sees Kash up high, so he brings it back down. Kash, quick recovery though. Still gets the block and sends it to the backboard. Ejby now, not the greatest first touch. That's gonna cost him a lot of boost to get back to that play. 50-50 here in the midfield. Toxic down to the orange side. As the clock winds down, the intensity ramps up. Oski soft first touch, has the reset over 1. Ejby on low boost, but he dives early. Pokes that out to the midfield. Ejby all alone. He's gonna have to manage these final few moments. And that should be down. Oh, Toxic kept it alive. Now it touches OT for the second game straight. Can Kash and Ejby stay alive, or will Oski and Toxic kick the event off with a sweep? Oh, whoa. It's a little awkward here in the corner. Kash and Ejby in a... This is similar to how they lost game 2. They got very close to one another along this sidewall. Fortunately for them, this time Toxic does not have a scoring play set up. Ejby to the backboard. Oh, the shot is barred down and in. I thought it was higher, but this time Ejby buries it. And we've seen the shooting accuracy plague the orange side. This time, they make it work. Kash and Ejby get their first game in the series. Toxic with some hesitation there. Just trying to make the defense think a bit. Hey, Atomic, thank you so much for the raid, man. Best of luck in your match today. And appreciate you participating. Welcome in, everybody from Atomic Stream. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful weekend. We got some 2v2s today. This is our first match of the tournament. We'll have 3 more matches today. All of the round 1 matches will be best of 5. And then tomorrow we'll have both of the semifinal matches and the grand finals, which will be best of 7. Atomic, thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it, man. A nice individual effort here from Toxic. Slows it down, pops it over 1. Achieves the flip reset, which forces Ejby to freeze. And then a basic air roll shot bar down and in. Oski Toxic strikes first in game 4. Great preemptive defense by Kash. Toxic was ahead of the play, looking for a bump. Kash gets up early to avoid it. Low boost play in the corner, but Kash has done well to hold on to it for a moment. However, Oski looking to set up a solo play. Kash rips one towards the target, and Toxic just doesn't have the boost to manage the 2v1. So Kash and Ejby tie things up. That is magnificent. The patience from Toxic, waiting till the proper moment. All he needs is a 12 pad. Cuts it down, forces Kash to think for a moment, hesitate, stop the momentum. Flick infield, and Oski snipes that near post. Ejby and Kash on low boost. Oski wants the sidewall skim. Does get the second touch, but it's not on target. Now Toxic. Flip reset. To the bottom shelf. Handled well by Ejby. Net is open for a moment. Oski just doesn't have the boost to quickly counter. Now you got Toxic by himself. Oh, never mind. A quick recovery from Oski. I have no clue how he got back so fast. But I guess that's what makes these players so good. Kash up high. Can't get the shot, drops it into the box. Oski big clear, finds Toxic to the backboard. The double was good, but Ejby there for the save. Oski and Toxic looking to link up in the midfield. But an Ejby interception will cut it down. Final 65 seconds. Another shot blocked on the goal line by Oski Toxic. Oh, wow. What a magnificent play from Oski. Jeez. Air dribble, flip reset. And then he just guides it in front of the net, squashes the defender, drops it so elegantly, so softly for his teammate. Toxic just runs it in. Easiest goal he's going to get. And now they've secured a 2-goal lead inside the final minute. Looking good for Oski Toxic. There's a third goal. Ejby just a bit too patient. Didn't think Oski would immediately challenge, but he did. And now they've got a comfortable 3-goal lead. Can we see some late game heroics from Kash and Ejby? They got to make it happen immediately. And now, both players on low boost. That's a good touch from Ejby to extend the offensive attack. But I think that is going to do it. GG's first match of the day. A couple of overtimes. Hard-fought match on both sides. GG's.